Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Friday's Reading the Red. The summer holidays for the children have arrived and the sun has been shining already so much. Wonderful. Mark chapter 14, verse 14. And wherever he enters, say to the owner of the house, the teacher says, where is my guest room in which I may eat the Passover with my disciples? Jesus may well have prepared this for them, or it may be that God was preparing it for them. He needs a room and he wants to share the Passover, the last Passover he would share with his disciples. So he's made it a special one. And the Bible chooses to record this story, even though it doesn't really say very much, except that he's preparing the Passover room. But there's something in this verse that really hits me. When he says these words, giving instructions to the disciples, say to the owner of the house, the teacher says. So this idea of being able to say, the teacher says, the authority that this man had, who is God, says to the owner of the house, the teacher says. It's one thing you and I saying something, but it's another thing the teacher saying something. And Jesus was already building for himself a reputation with regards to who he is and who he was. And they would call him Rabboni, teacher, meaning, teacher, you are the one who teaches us. And he truly was. He taught the disciples for that 3.5 years the revelation heart of God in the Son, as the Son revealed himself to the world. And so when we look at what Jesus is in terms of his role as a teacher, we then have to position ourselves as those who are his students. A disciple is a student of the teacher. And the disciple has to surrender to the teacher's instruction because the teacher knows and the disciple doesn't. And in fact, everything that the disciple thinks they know, in fact, if it is in conflict with what the teacher knows or the teacher instructs, then the disciple is invited to surrender what they think they know and take on board the very revelation of what the teacher is revealing in regards to what the teacher knows. And so when we're looking at following Jesus, we are seeing that here is the one God has sent to reveal himself to the world. So everything Jesus says is to teach us about God. And no wonder the house owner completed their task by revealing the room. And we ourselves need to accept what the teacher says if we are going to grow in our understanding. But it does require that we let go of the very things that we thought we know, rather than the things that he's showing us regarding who God is. Brothers and sisters, a disciple is someone who has surrendered themselves to the teachings of the teacher. And when we consider that the teacher said once, I only say the things the Father says, we can feel sure that he is teaching us in the right way. Thank you for joining me. Have a great weekend. Be blessed. And I'll see you on Monday.